What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So we're talking more Wolverine and Deadpool 3 behind the scenes photos that is spreading like wildfire on social media that has everybody talking. But for some odd reason, when I see this stuff, it gets me more excited every time I see it. So this is Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and Wolverine behind the scenes stuff, working on the stunts. Just try to be careful of making sure nobody gets hurt. And this is them talking or pretty much doing an action scene while looking around, try to see something is going to end up working or not. So this is your typical behind the scenes photo of them in their iconic costumes. And for the most part, I think the Wolverine costume is by far my favorite, even though I love Deadpool's costume with the bright colors on it. But Hugh Jackman's costume is a win-win for me. Now, this costume has everybody more excited because of the rage on his face. I feel like I'm looking at a comic art of the character and a video game character being brought to life. I think Kevin Feige and the MCU are doing us a favor in giving us the best version of the Wolverine character. I love this costume so much. And alright, so before we end this video, I just want to say to everybody who is going around complaining about Hugh Jackman's costume not giving him the mask, or why is he sleeveless, or the shoulder pads, or blue or black. Like, did these people actually read the comics or watch the 1990s TV show, or even go and do their actual research? Because sometimes I feel like when people go to social media, they tend to complain and just want to start stuff without knowing any full details as to why this final design came to be. But sometimes you have to understand that whatever situation these actors are going through, you cannot fault them. It's not the fault that their costume turned out this way. And I'm so sick of certain Instagram accounts that are calling themselves fixing the problem. Because right now, you're not doing your actual research on Hugh Jackman's cancer issue while he's wearing the costume. Well, when he's finally given the costume for the first time in years. Now, even though it took them decades to actually give him the proper costume to look like the character from the comics, it's still people and toxic people that are refusing to do the research on the condition as to why he is the way he is now. In the movie, you might give him a mask, they might give him a mask or whatever though, but we really don't know how the movie is going to end up turning out. So for me, unlike the people that are complaining, I actually did research on my own about Hugh Jackman's skin cancer diagnosis a while back, even though he is all clear. So they might give him a mask just in case, but we really don't know how the movie is going to end up playing out. Basal cell cancer, a type of skin cancer that began in the basal cells. Basal cells produce new skin cells as old ones die. Limiting sun exposure can help prevent these cells from becoming cancerous. So if you did the actual research, I think you will know as to why Hugh Jackman can't wear a mask or go sleeveless in the costume. Though I love the costume, I think it's absolutely perfect. He doesn't need to go sleeveless. He doesn't need to change certain things. Just accept it. You know, so just accept it for the way it is. Personally, I think he looks fantastic as the costumes Wolverine, the MCU's version of Wolverine that is continuously getting more positive feedbacks, because it took them years to finally get Hugh Jackman in the costume. Though they referenced this so many times, but never actually wore it. Like, if you go back and watch the Wolverine movie, towards the end of the film, they tease the mask and the gloves, and they're pretty much teasing the costume for the next installment. Even in the early 2000s movie, when Cyclops was teasing Wolverine about the yellow suit. So that's pretty much them teasing so many times, and it finally happened. Because you know Kevin Feige is pretty much fighting for every character that was owned by Fox at one point to come into the MCU to give them the proper costume that they deserve. And they got it, and we got it. And yet people are calling themselves trying to fix certain things without doing the actual research or refuse to do so. So my advice to everybody who is not doing research, think before you say or comment on any social media posts without doing any research. So if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, y'all take it easy.